The movie starts with Jack, a 19-year-old, heading to his father's house for a vacation. But their relationship is strained. The next morning, while Jack is on his balcony smoking, he spots a woman below who catches his attention. He becomes intrigued and starts to hide from her. David arrives later, and it's revealed that the woman is Maria, the 40-year-old maid of the house. David introduces Jack to Maria. Later, Jack, who enjoys photography, goes out with his camera. On his way back, he encounters Maria again and strikes up a conversation with her. Jack reveals that his anger towards his father stems from his parents' divorce when he was young, followed by his father's remarriage, which he resents deeply due to his disdain for his stepmother. This resentment keeps Jack enraged at his father. The following day, Jack goes out again to take photographs, and this time he encounters a girl. They engage in a lengthy conversation during which the girl starts flirting with him. Meanwhile, Maria passes by recycling and observes them conversing. Upon returning home, Jack covertly begins photographing Maria. Curious, Maria asks about the girl he was with earlier and questions why he returned home so soon. She suggests he should have spent more time with the girl. As time passes, Jack finds himself increasingly drawn to Maria, and their conversations become more frequent. Jack confesses to Maria that he feels much more comfortable around her. He shares pictures of his mother with Maria, noting the resemblance between Maria and his mother. Maria and Jack engage in deep conversations, during which Maria opens up about her difficult past. She reveals that she became pregnant at the age of 18 and her partner left her because of it. Despite the abandonment, she decided to keep the child and gave birth to a son. The most painful part for Maria is that she is no longer with her son. As they continue to confide in each other, both Maria and Jack share their sorrows. Meanwhile, David, Jack's father, had hoped to strengthen his relationship with Jack, but his busy schedule prevented him from spending quality time with his son. After a failed attempt to connect with Jack, David, due to his work commitments, has to leave town. The following day, Maria and Jack are alone in the house. Maria takes the opportunity to encourage Jack to communicate more with David, emphasizing David's affection for him. That night, Jack, while sleeping, sees Maria's photo on his camera and begins to fantasize about her. The next day, Maria's ex-boyfriend shows up at the house. Jack secretly listens in on their conversation as Maria's ex expresses his enduring love for her and offers to reconcile. However, Maria declines his offer and he leaves. Jack's birthday arrives the next day. On Jack's birthday, Maria greets him cheerfully. However, when Jack expresses his desire to hug and touch her in the kitchen that morning, Maria refuses and even smacks him. Just then, the doorbell rings and it's the same girl Jack had been speaking with earlier. They go out on a date, but Jack returns home soon after. Upon his return, Jack notices Maria crying and tries to comfort her. Jack then expresses to Maria that he considers her like a mother to him and wishes to hug her. Moved by his words, Maria agrees and they share a hug. As Jack begins to touch her, Maria initially hesitates but eventually begins to enjoy the affection. Amidst their interaction, Maria suddenly stops and leaves. Jack follows her and Maria tells him that their situation is all wrong. She points out their age difference. She is 40 and Jack is only 18 and believes they have no future together. However, Jack persuades Maria with his words and she eventually agrees. They then begin an affair. After their enjoyable time together, Maria reminds Jack of the importance of respecting his father. The next morning, while Maria is working in the kitchen, Jack approaches her from behind and hugs her. Meanwhile, his father David returns home. David greets Jack with birthday wishes and invites him to dinner. However, Jack refuses and storms out. Maria tries to convince him not to speak to his father in such a disrespectful manner. The next night, Jack pays a visit to his father and they share a drink together. As they drink, they open up about their feelings. David learns that Jack believes he remarried because he didn't love Jack's mother. In response, David reveals that he remarried because he wanted to care for Jack. He reassures Jack of his love and devotion. Eventually, David drifts off to sleep. The following day, Maria and Jack spend time together at a park. Later, Maria invites Jack into her home where they grow closer. She confides in Jack, revealing that her son was tragically killed in a car accident when he was just a child. Upon learning of Maria's tragic loss, Jack embraces her and they find solace in each other once more. After their intimate moment, Jack heads home. For the first time, he addresses his father with respect and politeness, which greatly pleases David. As Jack's vacation draws to a close, he prepares to leave. He gathers his belongings and shares a heartfelt goodbye with Maria, sealing it with a kiss. Then he meets his father and shares a warm hug with him as well, signifying a newfound closeness between them. After reconciling with his father and witnessing their improved relationship, Jack departs. Subsequently, we observe Maria confiding in her mother. She tearfully reveals that she is pregnant with Jack's child. Her mother embraces her, overwhelmed with emotion, and they share a moment of tears and comfort together.